It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I'm going to remind you right now, sometimes it's good to just take some time for yourself. So earlier this morning, I don't know what was going on with me, but I just didn't feel amazing, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do what I was supposed to do today correctly. So, I took the morning for myself. And now I'm here, and I don't feel amazing still, but I feel better than this morning. That is for dang sure. So just a quick reminder that if you're not feeling your 100% and you've been going and going and going nonstop, it's okay to take a little bit of time for yourself, okay? Forget everybody else and just go do something for you, whether it is sleep all morning, go get yourself a snack, whatever. It's important, okay? You are just as important as everything else around you, okay? Honestly, you're more important, so take care of yourself. Go take a nap if you have to, because I'm telling you from experience, it makes a difference. All right, there's a lot. Hopefully I can get this all done. The first teaser trailer for the live action or the live remake, whatever, of How to Train Your Dragon came out, and let me tell you, it's fabulous. Exactly what it's supposed to be. Like, I absolutely love it. Netflix has a sexy snowman movie called Hot Frosty, and it has a better Rotten Tomatoes score than Gladiator 2. I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Taylor Swift and Kendrick Lamar might be working on a new track, and there's also a trailer for the Netflix special A Nonsense Christmas with Sabrina Carpenter. Sounds like a party. Cardi B has a to-do list for 2025, and that includes releasing a new album and finding herself a boyfriend. It's a sad day when me and Cardi B have the same to-do list for 2025. Lisa from Blackpink will release her debut solo album February 28th, and Dua Lipa will receive the Mental Health Champion of the Year award from the Trevor Project. Congratulations, that's awesome. All right, that's your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. I finished that in record time, man. I know we all had buffering issues with Netflix and the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, but now there's something apparently that you can do about it. Florida man, shocker, named Ronald Blue Denton has filed a class action lawsuit calling Netflix's failure legendary, and he's suing for breach of contract and other offenses and seeking unspecified damages. So I didn't know that was a thing, but okay. Last night was a cold night for me. I had to drive my motorcycle from my parents' shop to my shop because it's been sitting in my parents' shop while I was fixing it because I crashed it a couple months ago. And so now it runs and everything, but I had to drive it in the cold last night. And if you have long hair, you're a female, or you don't have a beard, all you gotta do is tie your hair in the front underneath your chin, and it's basically a beard and a scarf at the same time. I understand why men have long beards now. Why do I need a scarf when I can have that? That was fantastic. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. I don't know if I can talk about this, but we're going to do it anyways. And, ask for forgiveness, not permission. Pizza Hut is stepping out of the pizza business. What kind of? They're stepping into a wine business. But you're not ready for what I'm about to tell you. So they're dropping their own pizza-flavored wine. Not made with grapes. It is made with tomatoes instead. And they say that it captures the essence of your favorite slice in every sip. This is a terrible, terrible idea. Obviously, it's a red. It's called Tomato Wine by Pizza Hut. So catchy. Why couldn't they come up with something better? Anyways, they teamed up with a winery in Kansas. Kansas? You think they have good wine in Kansas? What? I don't even know what to say about that. If you're going to at least do a wine wrong, do it with the winery that knows what they're doing, not something in Kansas. What do they got? They only have corn in Kansas. Anyways, they're selling 375 milliliter half bottles for $25. All right. There's a $60 gift box version that comes with a wine opener and 2 Pizza Hut branded wine glasses. Wow. This is a terrible idea. I just imagine swishing that around and sniffing it and getting flavor and be like, yes, I'm getting a subtle hint of mozzarella. No, terrible idea. Pizza wine. You know me, I love to talk about the new surveys that go around. There's a new one that says 36% of all Americans think that they're too old to learn. And some people say that the best age to learn something new is 26. Well, I'm 27, so guess I'm not learning anything new. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I was reading a story earlier that was talking about how Australia found it would make roads safer if people had to retake their driver's test at age 50. And kind of agree. I kind of agree, even though I'm not sure if I could pass the driver's test again because I didn't do the greatest the first time. But I'm a good driver. I really don't like driving, to be honest. I take any opportunity not to drive. But honestly, there's a lot of people out on our roads here in East Idaho that could probably do with retaking all of the tests again because they cited that with stats that show 19% of fatal crashes involve people under 25, but 21 involve people over 65. And, you know, you're getting older, your eyesight changes, reactions get worse as part of it, but also you're 50 years old. It's been 30 years since you had to take a test. You got bad driving habits. And it's not like using turn signals and checking bad blind spots or whatever, but, you know, you got some bad habits that are set in stone. I know you do. I've ridden with a lot of people over the age of 50, and there are some bad driving habits these days. So I honestly think that it would do everybody a lot of good if you had to retake the test at 50 years old. I could be getting a lot of eye rolls right now, but you know what? Safety comes first. Maybe. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but at the same time, there's a few of you that definitely need to take the test again. What is your favorite tradition you have for Thanksgiving? 208-524-1033 or go comment on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. Our traditions, we don't really do them anymore, to be honest. I guess they're not really traditions, but we used to go target shooting out at the lava beds after Thanksgiving dinner. You know, we'd eat earlier in the day and then we'd lounge around the rest of the day and then we'd go target practicing or coyote hunting later that evening. Don't ask me why. That's just what we did. Or we always looked at Black Friday deals. You know, once upon a time when they still printed out the Black Friday deals in the newspapers, you'd have to circle all the deals and you plan it all your Black Friday things out. That's what we did. But now we don't do that because it's all online and nothing's really a deal anymore. Anyways, your favorite tradition you have for Thanksgiving, 208-524-1033. On Facebook, Z103 Idaho. Phyllis says family getting together at Kate's, not Katie's. It's not my place. My house isn't big enough. Zach being with family. Yeah. So what's your favorite tradition you have for Thanksgiving? 208-524-1033 or go comments on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. So here's a fun story. Jason Kelsey caught a hot dog in a bun at a great distance of 167 feet, and he broke the world record. So he was at one end of the field, and a member of Dude Perfect was at the other end, and he threw the hot dog as far and hard as he could, and Jason caught it in a bun. And I guess that broke a world record. I didn't even know that was a thing. But you know what? I'm okay with Jason breaking that record. That is my man right there. I know he's married, but like I love Jason Kelsey. He's my favorite. I don't understand this. Dating is already complicated, but now we're dating for this. So it's called throning. It's a dating trend now. And I guess it's all about leveling up your social status by dating somebody who can boost your network and reputation. And I don't know if we really need to be idolizing this because it was inspired by Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. And I guess, okay, so it's less about money and more about connections. And the experts, don't ask me which experts this is, but they say it works. It's not just for Instagram, but singles are swapping suburb dreams for luxury travel and glam lifestyles. So whether you're climbing the social ladder or keeping up with the Kardashians, try throning. No. Why are we making that a thing? Why are we making that a trend? I don't like that. But I mean, at the same time, if you're all about going to the glam lifestyle, I don't even know what to say about this, to be honest. Like, I just am so over with all of these dating trends. Why is dating so complicated anymore? Why do we come up with all of these things to make it even more complicated? Also, like I said, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, probably not the best couple to look up to for relationships. Just saying. It's Katie Lee here on Z103. I'm kind of stressing just a little bit because Christmas is getting closer and I don't have a fireplace or anywhere to hang Christmas stockings. Like, I am genuinely so sad because I have Christmas stockings for me and Nick's, nowhere to hang them. So maybe tonight, haven't decided if I feel that adventurous yet. I might grab Nick's and we'll go practice our public walking. We'll go walk around Home Depot and maybe get some wood so I can build a fake fireplace mantle thingamajiggy. All I gotta have is like 3 pieces of wood going, 2 on the side, 1 on the top, screw them together, and then we're good. And then I can put up Christmas decorations because they can. Christmas decorations make me happy. But also at the same time, I'm not that crafty. I mean, I'm crafty, but I think I'm crafty, but then I'm not that crafty, if that makes sense. There was another thing that I wanted to make once upon a time. I don't know if I'm going to do it anymore because all of the supplies was really expensive. But this one seems really easy in my head. I just want to hang up stockings somewhere. His name is the Blind Bandit. All right, Florida man. So he tried to rob a convenience store, but he ended up leaving empty-handed due to a little bit of an oversight or an undersight or no sight at all. Anyways, so he approached the cashier with a plastic bag over his head as a makeshift mask. But his DIY disguise was already a little questionable because he forgot to poke holes for his eyes and he couldn't see. And so after fumbling around the store, tripping over shelves and setups, as we call him, the Blind Bandit, he panicked, ran out without taking anything. I guess I was watching the security footage just a second ago. It is comedy gold. I love it. I think it's so funny. And then authorities actually posted it because they wanted to remind everybody to think smarter, not harder when fighting crime. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I'm out of here for the day, my friends. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.